Well, the fact is, hunger in America does not look like the images we've seen of famines in developing nations. In this country, hunger is often hidden and often only visible in the faces of those that are trying very hard to hide it. Our Lisa Hines takes us inside Oklahoma's regional food bank to see firsthand the work they do day in and day out to feed the less fortunate.
Boxes and boxes of food stacked from the floor to the ceiling are what you'll find at the Oklahoma Regional Food Bank.
We're providing food to over 515 private nonprofit agencies. And they range everywhere from an emergency food pantry to emergency shelters, women's shelters, homeless shelters, to drug and alcoholic treatment centers, to senior citizens, to children's programs. It really runs the gamut of all type of feeding programs throughout the central part of Oklahoma.
In fact, last year the food bank distributed over 21.2 million pounds of food, and the need is critical.
People are having to make conscious decisions, like senior citizens are making choices whether to have their money for a prescription or to put food on their table, and it's just decisions that we shouldn't have to make in this great country of ours.
The food bank, they supply us food, and we serve a noon meal Monday through Friday, 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock, to people in the community.
Richard Bond runs OKC Compassion Incorporated.
It's a big help what we get from the food bank, and the prices are so good that it would be very difficult to operate the program without the help of the food bank.
Now you might assume that the only items offered would be canned goods, but there's much more than just canned food.
Well, we get anything you can carry in a grocery store, including all kinds of food items, perishable, frozen, dry goods, as well as personal hygiene items. We carry those things too in our warehouse.
But there's more to the Regional Food Bank than just food distribution.
It works good, dude.
Oh yeah, that is great.
Through their Urban Harvest program, they help communities grow their own produce.
Fresh produce, it's vital. I mean, it's really very, very important for development, you know, the nutrition that you get from it, the freshness, the flavor, and especially produce can be quite expensive, and when you're a person that's having to choose whether they're going to pay for a utility bill or their rent that day, or are they going to buy a tomato that's $1.50, or it's a 15-cent bag of ramen noodles, usually it's the cost that really keeps them from being able to afford the produce.